The other way, and it gets through. Might have broken his bat. Horner will stop at third. PCA into second. Excellent work by Pete Crow-Armstrong. He read the throw. It didn't come into second.
Yeah, this is just great base running here by PCA. A little curvature into left.
High fly ball, right field. Well struck. That's back. That's gone. Pete Crow-Armstrong, one swing of the bat. And the Cubs have a 3-2 lead. He just reached out and poked it out of here. And this home run replay brought to you by Hefty strength you can trust.
Talk about the adjustments he been making.
Hammered right field on a line. That one back. Gone. Pete Crow-Armstrong will touch them all. A rocket to right, and the Cubs are on the board. His 50th career home run in the majors. Of the Chicago Cubs.
Well, he fouled off a pitch prior to this pitch to give himself another chance to come through. 0-2. Gets a hanger from Ginn and deposit.
In the air, falling. Base hit.
Oh my goodness!
And the Cubs
Look at this place. I needed this.
Oh, 2. Roop fields. High fly ball, right field. This ball's back. That one's on its way, and it's gone. We're tied up at 1. PCA will touch them all.
Back in the third, it was a ground ball to short, an infield single. This time, PCA unloads and from that whole skill set on display here today, the speed and the power. No doubter. This home run replay is brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs.
First one to PCA. High fly ball, right field. That's back. We're tied. 2-2. And it's the PCA show here at Wrigley.
Yeah, shades of the Sandberg game, eh? The day he's having. 4 hits, 2 game-tying home runs, 1 in the 6th, and now in the 9th. The Cubs down their last out.
Hefty strength you can trust. And PCA knew it. We're going to the 10th.
I can chase, I want to take the walk, or do I swing because I don't want to miss my opportunity like this for a knock?
Launched to right center, on its way back, it hits off the wall. Here's where the fun starts. Pete rounds second, he'll stroll into third. It's a leadoff triple.
First base hit of the game for the Cubs is a 3-bagger, and triples are brought to you by Invesco QQQ, proud ETF partner of the Chicago Cubs. Willing to accept your walk.
Rolled over to first. Will bring in a run. Ballesteros retired, PCA scores, and the Cubs have a 1-0 lead in the 4th. Pete's off. Throw down to second is way late.
Could have stole that base standing up. Get away at Wisdales.com. Carried a lot of speed into that base, and
they're going to take a look at it.
There's some discomfort out there.
Ground ball sharply hit, past the diving Julian at second. A multi-hit game for Pete. He heads to second, he slides in safely. Speed kills. One out double, Pete Crow-Armstrong.
2-2. Line drive, right center field. That's going to touch down, and it's cut off out there by Gilbert. PCA will cruise into second, and he's got a 2-out double. So the Cubs with a man in scoring position, and Pete Crow-Armstrong stays high. So here's PCA as he steps in, and we're ready to roll here at Oracle Park. And this one lifted in the air out towards left center field. That's back at the wall. Out of here. First pitch of the game. Pete Crow-Armstrong dials long distance, and it is 1-0 Cubs. PCA number 12.
How about that first pitch of the ball game? It looked like a little slider, and PCA was ready for it. Home run replay brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago.
PCA pulls that one to right, fair ball, and that'll kick and bang off the sidewall. PCA racing for second. He dives in with a double, a leadoff two-bagger. Well above average offense. Drilled line drive, base hit, left field. In to score is PCA. Stopping at second is Bush. Seiya has now hit in 10 in a row, and the Cubs lead 2-0.
Slugging percentage.
He deep to center field. Carried back at the warning track, and it is gone. A bleacher souvenir for PCA. Home run number 13. What a start. It is 1-0 Cubs.
And there's been quite a power surge for PCA here over the last few weeks. Go Cubs. Let's enjoy this one. A blast off the bat of PCA. Eyes go skyward, and that thing flies way up into the bleachers. Lorenzen doesn't even bother to turn around. He knows where that's headed.
Did he do it again? Deep right. Freeman to the wall. It's off the wall. Bounces into center field. Pete Crow-Armstrong, home run, first at bat, triple, second at bat.
Francisco, and here he goes again this evening. Triples, by the way, are brought to you by Invesco QQQ, proud ETF partner of the Chicago Cubs. Fun to watch him run. Park.
Perfect night at the ballpark. Line drive down the right field line. PCA's 3 for 3. It's into the right field corner. Pete stops at second, and he's a single away from the cycle.
Homer, triple, and now double. Now this double is brought to you by Elgin Hyundai, home of the 20-year and 200,000-mile warranty on every new car.
Homer in the first. He to right. He did it! 13th cycle in franchise history. It's courtesy of Pete Crow-Armstrong.
And listen to this crowd. They're calling for the ball in the dugout. He stepped down the ladder. Home run, triple.
In the air, deep right field. McCarthy to the wall. He did it again. Unbelievable. One night after hitting for the cycle, another leadoff home run for Pete Henry Crow-Armstrong. 14th of the year. It is 1-0 Cubs.
Wow. When we talk about a fastball, we didn't talk about that from Feldman in the opening AC. We talked about the changeup and utilizing. I guess he didn't get the memo because PCA didn't miss that fastball down the middle.
Pete Crow-Armstrong. Sharply to third and knocks Castro on his backside up to first. And he gets PCA.
Pretty cool. And then just kind of saying I want more from that in the end.
Fly ball deep down the right field line into the corner. And it's a fair ball and a home run for Pete Crow-Armstrong. Right over the foul pole. 15th for Pete. He'll touch home. And once he does, it's 8-1 Cubs. Let's hear for a sound.
Here goes the runner. Check swing. It's a ball. Throw to second. And safe is Pete Crow-Armstrong. Picked a good pitch. It was a slider.
This year versus the last couple.
PCA takes off, and he steals second. By the way,
I think if Pete gets into one here, you can go crack.
Line drive. Bam! Into right field. And that'll score a run in PCA. The 1-0. Line drive, right field, well struck, forget it. Out of here, Pete Crow-Armstrong. And the Cubs add two, it's 5-0. PCA number 16. And he is smoking hot.
Talk about it all the time. On base plus slugging. Dansby works the 2-out walk. PCA delivers the long ball. My goodness, this guy.
That is drilled right center field. That one back towards the wall, and it is out of here. 3-run homer. Pete Crow-Armstrong. Look, Ma, no sleeves. 5-zip.
It's just remarkable the run he is on. And now it's more surprising when he doesn't hit a home run in the game than when he does. His home runs at 4 of the last 5 now for Pete. And this home run replay is brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs. There's your National League Player of the Week. Unloading.
That is ripped down the line. Ball into the corner. Around third in to score is Shaw. PCA into second as he chases home Matt Shaw in the 10th. It's 4-3 Cubs.
Hit number 2 for PCA tonight. He started off.
He's off. Throw down to second. Pete slides in, and he's safe. Cheers and boos serenading American Family Field, and for the time being, Cubs have a runner in scoring position.
Bang, bang.
Brewers are 5th in runs scored. Cubs are 6th. Line to center. Pete Crow-Armstrong in. Slides, and he makes the catch. Great play by Pete. Runners off.
There's your answer. I didn't think they would. With Dean on third base, they don't want to abandon their positions in the field. That could be huge.
3 balls, 1 strike. Line drive, left field, base hit, Seiya Suzuki. 1 run scores, bobbled and left. 2-run score, and it's 4-1 Cubs.
And a swing and a miss struck him out.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may recall we've got this 50-50
The
wrap.
two, they're great friends, talk a lot, and always catch up when they two.
Pete, high drive, right field. Pete Crow-Armstrong, bye-bye! A lob wedge to the seats. Home run number 18. Home run derby at Wrigley. 9-3 Cubs.
Ski bash continues. Pete Crow-Armstrong on the fastball. Good solid contact out in front. You get it in the air, you let it fly.